Hi guys, just wanted to jump on here and tell you what I've been up to. So I've been doing more pattern tests just so I can get out there a little more in the community and find more crocheter friends. I have quite a bit of followers, but I started my Instagram in 2016 and it was with bikinis and then like sewing stuff. So I have followers for that, but not really for the crochet community. So I've been doing pattern tests and I've done 3 so far. Let me show you a couple of the others I did. So I did this pattern test for this tiny little hamster guy, super cute. And this one was for Crochet Candyland. So check her out on Instagram. I think this one's gonna be, no, the other one's a free pattern. I don't think this one's a free pattern. But it was super easy to make. I made this one out of a smaller yarn and used a 4.5 millimeter hook. Here's one in burnout blanket. I made a little pink one with a white nose. I don't know if it shows up, but that's the size difference. But they're super fast to make, took like 15 minutes, so they're great for markets, for little market things. But yeah, Crochet Candyland. But yeah, then I made this one, a little rubber ducky. This one is for Mari Stuffies on Instagram. I believe this one's gonna be a free pattern and it's really easy to make, definitely market friendly. You can make tons of different colors. I put this party hat on her because she said she wanted everyone to have a different kind of duck. She didn't want like 10. What's wrong, baby? What's wrong? Everything okay? You got a hair? Oh, let me see. There, I got it. Those are mine. Those are mommy's. But my little one always, I have to hide all my little plushies that I want to sell because he will steal them all. You love playing with him. I do make some for him, but he will want all of them if he sees them. But yeah, this is super market friendly, very cute, a bunch of different options, different colors to make. But yeah, I made this party hat. I made the party hat for that one because she didn't want like 10 testers to make a yellow ducky. My turtles, just 1 second. He wants my, I also have been working on my own turtle pattern. These are, thank you. So I made those little guys too. But yeah, anyway, I put a party hat on the ducky, so it would be like different from everybody else's. But they are really fun to make. I'll definitely be making the little hamsters and the duckies for future markets. And then I just wanted to show you, I got some more t-shirt yarn because Joann's had a Memorial Day sale, so I went back there. I already had this purple color, but I got a couple more. I got this one. It's called Coral Sunset.
I got a pink.
Yeah. I got this one. It's Summer Skies Blue.
I got a pink.
Pink, yeah. And this one is Green Agate. But yeah, today I am actually going to work on making my cup koozies with it. I still haven't made anything with it yet, so I definitely need to see how it works out. I'm going to make cup koozies with it and try to make a bag today, if this guy will let me do it. But I'll check back in and show you what I made with the t-shirt yarn and if I like it or not. So talk to you guys soon. Hi guys, so it's the same day and I started crocheting with this purple one. I don't know if I told you what the color of this one. It is clematis flower. Really pretty purple, and I wrote down all these notes. I went through lots of video tutorials on cup koozies. I went through all these notes and wrote down like my own pattern, and I'm working on this. It's like inside out right now, but I'm doing the star stitch. It's coming out really well so far, but I'm gonna have to work on like the exact size for the cups and see how many stitches I need. I'm using like half double crochets, single crochets, and the star stitch. So wish me luck. Good morning, guys. I just wanted to show you, I finished this koozie with the star stitch and I put a handle on there. I do like how it looks. It's really stiff though. I really like the star stitch. It's really stiff, so I think I'm gonna have to use a bigger hook on it to make it a little bit looser. I used 6.5 and it was really tight to get through, but yeah, I like it. So I will, it's all trial and error. I will try the bigger hook size, probably 8mm, and see how that comes out. But I will use this one for myself. Let me put it on a cup and show you what it looks like. It looks super cute. I did like a row of single crochets and then half double crochets. Then I did the star stitch. I definitely am gonna have to make the tension looser because it was a little hard, very, very snug to put on this cup. And when you're trying to put it on a cup full of coffee or beer, that's not gonna be ideal. But work in progress. So I'm gonna do another one today using 8mm hook, and I will show you guys when I'm done with that one. Brought my little one to the park in the splash pad here. It's a really awesome park. I'm gonna sit down for a little picnic and hopefully be able to do some crocheting, but I gotta make sure I keep my eye on him. Hi guys, we are back home. I didn't get much crocheting done at the kids park because he was running around and I had to keep a close eye on him. So now we're out here at our house. Hi Riley. Oh, what do you got? You got a bug? Oh my. And black Play-Doh. Wants me to throw her ball. Where's your ball? Good catch. But I got my 8mm hook and I'm going to make that cup koozie now with that one, and I'll show you when I'm finished. Hi guys, so it is 8 o'clock here. It's crazy how sunny it is at 8 o'clock. It doesn't get dark here until like 9, but I think that's normal. I can't even remember going from season changes and time changes. But so now I made two, one with a 6.5mm hook. So one with a 6.5mm hook, and then this one with a 8mm hook. And I definitely like the way the 8mm hook came out. It was a lot easier to crochet. And so I decided to do just 2 rows of star stitches because they are pretty difficult and make it kind of bulky. So I do want to test out, let's see if I can hold them side by side. Oh, not really. I do want to test out so this one is the 6.5 and this one is the 8. And I like this one a lot better. So I am going to do one more test and I'm going to try out the 9mm hook, see how that does, because I just know that it will work up a lot faster with the bigger hook. This is still a little snug to get on the cup. I mean, I know you do want it snug, but I'll see how snug the 9mm hook one is, because this is still like you got to put some pressure to get this on. I know it will loosen up over time, But yeah, so I'll make a 9mm hook one, and then I'll test between this one and that one, like wearing it on my coffee for like a week, see how it does, see how it stretches. But yeah, this is the pattern I'm gonna go with. So let me know what you think. Do you guys like this? Would you buy a pattern for a cup koozie like this that you can wear? You can put on iced coffee, hot coffee, even beers if you're like at a brewery, just so you know you don't burn your hand or the condensation doesn't get all over the place. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys like this, if you would buy a pattern for this. All right, talk to you guys soon. Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday and it is 9 o'clock in the morning. So I made another cup koozie using a 9mm hook. So this one is the 6.5mm, 8mm, and 9mm. And I can't decide between the 8 and 9. I think I like the 9mm better. It's just faster and easier to make, and it's got a little bit more stretch. And since it's looser, it feels softer a little bit. But like I said, I'm gonna test it out and see how they do actually using them. I might have to adjust the stitches in the first, like the bottom rounds a little bit, because I think it's a little bit loose on the bottom now. So I want it to be tighter on the bottom, of course. So I need to maybe take like 2 stitches off the bottom rows and see how that makes. But I'm gonna make a couple in these colors now. But I love making these, so I really hope that I can sell them or even sell them to the coffee shops around here in Georgia. Hi guys, it's the same day. Just wanted to check in and show you I made a light blue one. So far I've made 5 and they're all a little bit different. This one, I thought I made a good modification and I made the bottom a little bit tighter, but for some reason it turned out a lot smaller than the last one I made, both with 9mm hooks. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to count my stitches again. This one is fitting a lot tighter than this one. So I'm not sure. I know there are different, different size coffees, so I can use all of them for small, medium, and large coffees. But I just wanted to have like exact stitch count for the different sizes. So I'm still working on the pattern, but I think these are super cute. We discovered another awesome coffee shop. Let's check it out. Testing them. This one fits really good. This is a very small one. Still fits a small cup of coffee. Hi guys, it is Wednesday. It's about 10 a.m. and I'm going to be cutting out some fabric to make some zipper pouches, like a makeup bag kind of one. I did some research on YouTube to see what kind of bags, like I had a style in mind and I wanted to see if there was any tutorials, and I did find some and I took some notes in my book, and then I took notes like measurements of what sizes I wanted, how I wanted the sides to look and what size zippers and stuff I wanted. And then I just make my own pattern out of this craft paper. So I did the measurements and I cut it out, all the pieces I need, and like this one is the size of the fabric I need, this one is the size of the fusible fleece, and these are like the sides and the little tabs. So I do the measurements and put how many pieces of what fabric I need. So I did that, and then these are the ones that I want to make some out of. I got this cute little bee pattern, and I'm gonna put yellow on the inside. I think that will be really cute. I have this floral pattern, and I'm gonna put this blue on the inside. I also want to make some book sleeves. I've always made book sleeves too, and they always do really well at my markets. But I made small zipper pouches, but it's not really big. This one is like 14 inches by 10 inches, but when you sew it together, it's smaller than that. And so I wanted to make some a little bit bigger than the zipper pouches I usually make. Then I have these cute cherries. I don't really have a lot of this fabric left. I could probably only make one. And I'm gonna put this pink inside. Then I have strawberries, and I'm gonna put this dark pink inside. And then I have these little tropical leaves, and I'm gonna put this blue inside. But I think those all look really good. So right now I'm gonna work on cutting all these out. And then after I cut the fabrics out, I gotta cut out the fusible fleece, because you have to put that on the inside just to make it thicker and more sturdy. I just got done baking this banana bread. I think it's almost done, a couple more minutes. It's cinnamon sugar banana bread. I had a lot of ripe bananas that I needed to use. This is the first time I've ever made banana bread, so I'm hoping it tastes delicious. So if you guys watch some of my first videos, we are from Virginia, and we're doing travel work for hospitals. We work in radiology, and we're in Georgia right now. So our original plan was, we both worked in radiology. We both worked at the hospital in Virginia, and I only worked part-time. I worked 2 to 3 days a week, because daycare is so expensive. And I went down from full-time to part-time just to stay home with my baby, because if I was paying for daycare, it'd be like I was working for free. So I only worked 2 or 3 days a week, and then my boyfriend also worked 3 days a week, but he worked 3 12s. But we worked opposite shifts, so he would watch him, and also the grandparents would watch him on the days I would work. But our original plan was to come here and both do travel. Like I was talking to the hospital here, and I was gonna do 2 days a week, and I was gonna do 2 12-hour shifts, and he was gonna do 3 12-hour shifts. And it was supposed to be opposite shifts, but then when we got here, they couldn't do the exact schedule I wanted, so one day would be overlapping, and we would both have to work 1 day 12-hour shifts, and there was just no possible way to find somebody here, because we have no family, no friends to watch him, which would basically be for 13 hours, because we work 12 hours, we have to get there, and then by the time we get home and stuff, it's basically 13 hours. So there was nobody at all to watch him for 13 hours, and I really wouldn't want to do that to him anyway. So I decided just to stay at home, and he was going to work because his job pays more than the one I was doing. And I'm super grateful that we get to do this. Like, it's a lot of extra money doing travel, and it's cool to travel around and see new places. But I didn't realize the mental exhaustion and the overstimulation from being like a stay-at-home mom and never going to work. Because like I said, I worked a couple days a week, and they were like 10-hour shifts, so I was away from him a little bit. But now that I'm staying at home with him every day, I didn't realize how hard it was to be a stay-at-home mom. It's harder than going to work, I guess, depending on what your job is. But it's very overstimulating being with someone every second of the day and not having like a minute to yourself. Like I love him, of course. I'm sure like all moms, I'm sure most stay-at-home moms feel this way. But I love being with him, but when you don't have any time to yourself, like to even go to the bathroom, you can't go to the bathroom by yourself, you can't shower by yourself, and when they're constantly like mama, 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 and always touching you, you get overstimulated. And I just never realized that before. Like, yeah, he would do it when I was home, but I wasn't with him every single day, all week long. So it's been a little bit of a challenge for me because I also, I don't really have any friends here. We do go to the parks and stuff, and of course he goes and plays with some kids, but I have to keep my eye on him all the time, like I don't get any time to rest my brain or just like tune out. And also when I'm trying to make stuff, he constantly wants my attention, so I don't get to work on stuff very often. And another thing is he was used to his own room and stuff in Virginia, and now since all the changes, he went from a crib to a regular bed. He's too big for a crib anyway now, so he sleeps in a regular bed so he can get up anytime he wants. So he won't really go to bed on his own. He used to go to bed like 8:30, and now he won't go to bed till like 10 o'clock at night. So I don't even have the couple hours at night to, decompress. And if I try to put him in his room, he just cries, he just wants to come out. So he won't even go to bed if we try to put him to bed. And I know that, when my boyfriend gets home, he works 9 to 9. So, he leaves first thing in the morning, he comes home, it's almost bedtime. And I know he's tired from working 12 hours, so I'm still like taking care of him.
Mama.
Yeah.
Hi.
Huh?
Hi. Hi.
We can't hide right now, baby. I'm busy.
Hi.
We can't hide right now.
Hi. Hi.
But yeah, like I was saying, I'm super grateful. I'm super happy that I get to stay home with him and spend time with him. I just didn't realize the overstimulation that can happen when you're with somebody every second of the day and having somebody call your name and pull at you and go to the bathroom with you. And so, shout out to stay-at-home moms. I wish he could have a sibling to occupy some more of his time. I try to play with him as much as I can, but unfortunately, like, another kid isn't in the books for us. But yeah, so it is definitely an adjustment for me not being able to, and my boyfriend does have days off, and I have talked to him about like, oh, maybe I need some time to go out and just do stuff by myself. Like, I really just want some time to work on stuff, so I'm like hoping that once in a while he can take him out to the park and stuff without me. He has a lot of hobbies and he wants to do a lot of stuff, which I know, after working 3/12s, he wants to go out and do something too. But I'm like, there needs to be a little bit more, of like 50-50. Like, I agreed since I wasn't gonna work that I was gonna, take care of the house, do the cooking and the laundry and stuff. But it does get very tiring. What? Can you put that in the trash for me? Thank you. Put it in the trash for me.
Mama.
But I think now, after doing it for a month, I realize that it's harder than going to work. Yes, baby. Can you put that in the trash for me? Thank you. Go put it in the trash. So yeah, I feel like, I don't know if I said that too, like he used to take a nap, but when he would take naps, he would go to bed super late. So he would take like a 2-hour nap during the day and I would work on stuff, but this was in Virginia. But then he would stay up till 11 o'clock at night, and even if we put him down in his crib, he would just stay awake or cry. So I stopped giving him a nap and started putting him to bed like at 8 o'clock, and that worked great. But then coming here, like I said, he won't go down. He will not go to sleep before us because he can get out of the bed, he can open the door, and I'm not gonna lock him in there because he does cry and stuff, and that just upsets me. So I have no break time. So like I said, I'm going to try to work something out, like at least one day where I can, he can take him to play and I can have some time by myself, because I feel like it's affecting me. It's affecting me mentally, and I get frustrated at him at the end of the night because I've been just. Yes, baby. Well, so that's what it's usually like when I'm trying to work on something. He'll play for like 15 minutes by himself, but then he wants me to play with him and he wants my attention. So I really can't work on stuff for more than like 30 minutes at a time. So yeah, something's got to change. Like, I need some kind of mental break. I just don't know what to do, like, about his bedtime. So if anybody has any recommendations about putting him in his room, but he's able to get up and get out, and he won't stay in there and he won't go down. Like, I don't know what to do in that situation, because I'm not gonna lock him in there and like, just pray like he stops crying and eventually goes to sleep. But I do need some downtime because he won't go to bed till we go to bed, which is 10:30. And yeah, he wakes up. Well, he wakes up if he hears us, when we wake up. Like my boyfriend, if he goes to work, he's getting up. We don't get up till 8 o'clock, but if he hears us at 8 o'clock, he's right up. He won't stay in his room and he won't sleep if he hears us up. So I just don't know. I don't want to, put like too much, I don't know what it is, not pressure, but I don't want to put too much on my boyfriend, because I know he's the one like working 3 12s in a row, and that is super exhausting too, especially at the hospital. But like I definitely need some kind of like mental break, time to myself, like some peace and quiet where somebody is not constantly touching me or calling out my name. But I'm sure that a lot of moms feel this way, and I just never realized it until I became a stay-at-home mom. But I'm sure thing, this is just why we're traveling, but in Virginia we have family, so even if I was a stay-at-home mom, the grandparents always want to watch him and stuff. So when we do eventually go back to family, I know things will get settled back in and he'll go back to bed at his like decent time, and that I'll have like the grandmothers that want to watch him and stuff. So I will get a break then, but hopefully maybe I'll just get used to it, or hopefully I can figure something out where I can get him to go to bed at his regular bedtime, and then work something out with my boyfriend where I can go and get a little bit of a mental break, or stay here and he takes him to the park for a while so I can get a little bit of a mental break. But we'll see. I still got to sit down and like talk to him about it. I know he does say, oh, well, why don't you go out, go to the coffee shop, or like I don't get my nails done or my hair done or anything. I don't know, I just don't like to spend that kind of money on those things. I just do it myself. And when I was working at the hospital, you can't get your nails done. They always break and stuff, but so I don't go do that. I guess I'll just have to like go to some coffee shops and crochet, or maybe some parks and crochet. But when I'm like, I have all my supplies here, especially for sewing, like I can't leave the house. So we'll see what happens. But another thing is, like, we wanted to do this for like a year and a half, and save all the money from our travel to buy a house when we get back to Virginia. So we're definitely going to stay here for 6 months. I know that because the job wants him to extend and they're giving him more money. So we don't want to pass that up. And I know that we can't trade, like I go to work and then he stays home. Because if this is super hard for me and overstimulating for me, it's definitely going to be too hard for him. Like, he has a difficult time not being able to do stuff like go out. He likes to do outdoor activities like golf and surf and skateboard and fish. And he has a hard time before, like, even staying home with him for 10 hours. Yeah, he would take him to the park, but he can't take him to all the hobbies that he wants to do. Not yet, since he's only 2. But he would have a hard time staying home a couple days with him for that long. So I know if he had to stay home all day long, that he would not be able to handle it. It's not putting him down or anything. But like I said, I know if it's mentally exhausting and overstimulating for me, it will definitely be too much for him. And not that it's too much for me. I just never realized how overstimulating it could be, and how that mentally like drains you when you don't have a second to yourself. I'm super grateful that I get to spend the time with my baby, before, time flies by, before I know it, he's going to be going to school. And I'm not saying like, oh, my boyfriend will take care of him. Of course, when he's off, we do stuff as a family. Once in a while he'll go do something on his own. But I never really said, hey, I need time to go out by myself. I never really said that to him, so it's not like he's not letting me. And when we do stuff as a family, he tries to take on, taking care of him. But since he is so attached to me, he always wants mommy to do it. So even if I go take a bath or a shower when he's here watching him, he cries for me. He is like, mommy, I want mommy. So I'm not trying to say like he doesn't help out. He tries when he's here, but the baby, he just wants me because he's so attached to me. But yeah, like, and I'm sure I will get used to it more. I'm sure that we'll work something out, and eventually like he'll go back to his bedtime. And I'm not saying, oh, it's so terrible. I'm just saying, like, I never realized. I knew it was hard work being a stay-at-home mom and taking care of your child and feeding them 3 meals a day and cleaning up after them and bathing them and brushing their teeth and changing their diapers. I knew that was hard work. I just never realized how overstimulating it can be when you're with someone every second of the day. And I'm sure that would be for anyone, not even your own baby. If you're with someone every single second and you couldn't shower by yourself or go to the bathroom by yourself, I'm sure it would be like that anytime. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, I didn't realize how overstimulating it is and how mentally exhausting that can be. And then I just feel guilty because at the end of the night when I'm tired and exhausted, and then my boyfriend comes home and he's tired and exhausted, and I find myself getting frustrated at him, you know, because he's still up, he's still wound up, and he won't go to bed. But we're working on it. So if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments for me, please. Hi guys, so I did finish cutting all these out and I folded them up into each makeup bag. I think I have 10 here to make, and I cut out all the fusible fleece. So now I've got my little iron with me and I have to iron all these so there's no wrinkles in them, and then I have to iron the fusible fleece to the print that I'm going to have on the outside, so it'll make it thicker and, you know, be able to stand by itself and just be a heavier duty makeup bag. When you don't put the fusible fleece on there, it's way too thin. And then I went to Joann's. I actually placed an online order for some more t-shirt yarn because they were having a sale. Plus, if you place an order to pick up at the store, it was extra 25% off even on sale items. So these were $6, and I really wanted more to make the coffee cozies. And when I went there to the store, I mean, they had these at the front, but there was only a couple t-shirt yarns left in stock, and some of the colors were even out of stock. So a lot of people are buying it, and I hope they keep it around because I really love it and I still want to make purses. But anyway, they had fabric 40% off, and I really wanted like a daisy fabric, and I found this one. Plus it would be good because I don't have any green, so I've got to cut this out. And some more fusible fleece. I ran out of fusible fleece actually, so I ordered more. I got it off of Amazon because it was cheaper. I got more for a better price than like Joann's or Michael's. And then I went to Hobby Lobby today because I really want to make granny square book sleeves. And I had some acrylic yarn and I just didn't love it. And I hear everyone like talk about Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. So I wanted to try it, and I went there and I got just some, you know, neutral colors. I got pink, blues, this one's really pretty, grays, creamish tan one. And then I did pick up this Baby Bee Adorable. I never saw it there before, and it doesn't shed, so I figured I'd give it a try. But yeah, that's everything I got. I keep buying yarn like all of us, of course, but I always buy it on sale. I never buy it at full price, and I always use my coupons. Plus, I am a healthcare worker, so I get an extra 15% off at Joann's, which is great. And my table is a complete mess, but the lighting is nice here. And there's where I sit when I put my phone to talk to you guys. So yeah, now I'm gonna work on this ironing. So this is one-sided fusible fleece. So the glue is on one side, it's a rough edge part, and you make sure you put the rough edge down on the fabric because you don't want to put the iron directly on the glue or else it'll all get stuck to the iron. So put the rough edge down and then you just iron it. When we went to Hobby Lobby, I got my little one some markers and a dinosaur coloring book. So right now he is busy doing that. So I have about 15 minutes probably to do this before he comes over. So I'm gonna get as much as I can done. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna work on today. I probably won't get to the sewing part of it, but I'm gonna iron them. I'm gonna put the fusible fleece on, and I'm probably gonna make some more coffee cup koozies or cozies, but I did make this blue one. So far I made the green, the bright blue, the purple, and light blue, and I have bright pink and coral still to make. So I did email this morning one of the coffee shops that are local here. I went there a couple times and they had handmade stuff there already. So I asked the girl at the front counter and she said, oh, go to the website and email them. So I did. Haven't heard anything back yet. Good job, you ate it. Good job. Thank you. But yeah, hopefully I'll hear something back from the coffee owners. I'd really like to sell some in my shop. And then I wanted to show you a couple things. So like I said, I made my own turtle pattern because I wanted a certain size and I wanted it to be no sew, but I wanted to sew on the head. So I made this this turtle right here, but I'm going to make a pattern with this turtle and the puff flowers. So it's gonna be a puff flower turtle. This is just like me practicing, but I wanna make one where it covers the whole shell. I think that would be cute. So this is just my practice one. It's for the first time I've actually made puff flowers. So I don't really love the center of these ones. I'm gonna see if there's another way to make the center. It's cute, but I think it looks a little unfinished still. Tell me what you guys think. But yeah, I'm gonna make a puff flower turtle. I don't think anybody's made that yet. At least I haven't seen one yet. And then I made another giraffe. I made a strawberry giraffe. I love her. She's so cute. I put little strawberry seeds here and a little strawberry patch on her chest. I think she turned out great. I am really happy. And so that other pattern I did of the giraffe was a lot smaller, and so I bought another giraffe pattern. I really like this one better, even though it's bigger. I feel like the legs and everything, the way it was explained in the pattern was a lot simpler. Here is the other giraffe. So the size difference is big, but this one is still very cute. And I probably will try it a couple times because I purchased the pattern. But like I said, it was a lot harder to make this one than this one. I think they both took me the same time, or this one might have taken me longer, even with all the details on this one. But they're both cute. I really like them. And I put this one online along with some of my other plushies, and I put the coffee koozies on my Etsy. So hopefully I'll get some purchases there. Oh yeah, I did also at Joann's, I got this Burnett because I had this color to make cats, and I can also make dogs out of it, but it was on clearance. They had a few colors on clearance for $6, which I didn't even know they had a clearance section. It's not, the yarn clearance is not even by the yarn, and I just happened to pass it and I was like, what? Burnett is on clearance? So I guess they're getting rid of this color, but I just got one of these. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to, I wrote it down because I didn't want to forget, but so in my last video when I went and checked out that market here, the only market they have in Augusta, the vendors there told me there was one in Columbia, South Carolina, and it was like 30 minutes away. But I looked it up and it's really like an hour and 10 minutes from my house. So I was like, well, that's not too bad. And I looked at the market. The market looks awesome. It's like a huge market. The website says it has 5,000 to 7,000 people every Saturday. And there's like 150 vendors. So I was like, well, that sounds cool. It sounds worth it. So I went to the application and there's a lot of fees. And if I lived here permanently or I was here longer, it would probably be worth it. But since I'm only here for 5 more months and I'm not sure how many times I'll be able to do it, I probably will not fill out the application just because I don't want to pay all those fees if I'm only able to do it once. So the one fee is $40 application fee just to submit your application. Then there's a $129 annual fee to just annual fee, which I've never had before. So $40 up front, $129 up front to even apply to get into this market. Then it's a $69 booth fee every Saturday. So I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna pay all that fees if I can only do it one time. But I might just go check it out just to be a shopper and see how it is. One Saturday, drive there. But one of my viewers, she actually lives here, and she said there's a farmer's market in Evans, which is a city near me. It's like 20 minutes away. And so I looked that up. It seems to be very small, and it's only like 3 or 4 hours. So I will go check it out though, just to see. I think it was $25 for the booth fee, but maybe next weekend. Today's already Saturday, so maybe next Saturday I'll go look at it. But yeah, I'm kind of bummed. I really wanted to do some markets, but yeah, I'm kind of bummed that there's not like a close market nearby that I can do or any pop-ups that I can do. I really love doing markets and I miss it because I'm still in all the Instagram groups in Virginia Beach and they're having all these awesome markets, and yeah, I get kind of bummed that I can't be there with all my vendor friends and have the opportunity to be making all that money. But now I'm just like, I'm gonna make my time useful. I'm gonna make as much stuff as I can, and I'm gonna concentrate on my online shop. So I'm building up my Etsy, and I've had a TikTok for a long time, but I don't really post there a lot. So I actually just opened up a TikTok shop, and I've seen a lot of small vendors or small businesses that I watch on YouTube have a lot of success on TikTok, like doing TikTok lives and stuff. And if like one of their videos goes viral, then they have a lot of success in their shop. So I set that up, but the thing I didn't know is that you can't do a lot of the stuff unless you have 1,000 followers. I only have 300 followers on there because, like I said, I haven't been keeping up with it. So you can't do a live unless you have 1,000 followers, and you can't link your shop to a reel or a post unless you have 1,000 followers. They can go to your profile and click on your shop there, so you can still have a shop, but you can't do that other stuff. I was kind of bummed because I did want to do a live because a couple of my friends who have TikTok and have done lives had success in selling their product that way. So I just have to concentrate in getting 1,000 followers. And then I also, when I watch videos, a lot of the small businesses do wholesale, and they have said that that is like their number one like money maker, is doing wholesale. So I applied for FAIR, and they actually said that, you know, they would review my application and they would get back to me. So that was yesterday, and I haven't heard anything yet, so I don't know how long it takes for them. It didn't really tell me how long it would be until they got back to me. So hopefully I'll hear back from them. I did like look through it, and there are some crocheters on there, but it didn't seem like a lot, because I want to do like the coffee cozies and some other stuff in the purses and book sleeves, and just concentrate like on a couple plushies. So we'll see. Fingers crossed that some of that works out for me, the coffee shop, TikTok, or FAIR, because I really like to make some money while I'm here. I know, you know, working the travel is like, you know, we're getting money and we're saving money, but still I feel like even though I'm staying home and watching my baby, I feel like I want to make money like I used to, because I used to work and I also used to do markets, so I was bringing in money. But I mean, it's okay. If I build up my inventory, at least when I do go back to Virginia, I'll have a lot of stuff made to sell. So that's a positive outlook. But yeah, when I was talking before about being a stay-at-home mom, I know some people are probably like, oh, why don't you just take him to daycare? So another thing about the city, not only do they not have markets, they don't have a lot of daycare here. Like in Virginia, they had like name brand daycares that were a lot of locations around in the city, and here they don't have that. They have a couple like daycares that are run by like just, I don't know what to say, like just a person, and they didn't really have good reviews, so I didn't want to take him there. And then there's some churches, but they only take them during the school year, and right now it's summer. So yeah, no place to really take him so I can have a little break. Like I said, my boyfriend, he tries his best. He did take him outside and play with him and play in the sprinkler and stuff for a couple hours the other day, so I could stay in here and work on some stuff, which is great. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm super happy to be able to stay here with him. I love him so much. But as a stay-at-home mom, you know, if you're a stay-at-home mom, I'm sure you know that you need some time and space to yourself. But that is all that's going on with me right now, and that's probably it for this video. And until the next time when I'm making some stuff, I can show you my makeup bags that I've made. And it's probably,
Hey.
You finished it? Oh my, good job. Your hands are all sticky. All right, let's go wash them. Let's go wash them. But yeah, so that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for checking in with my life, and like, I love watching other small businesses and other crochet businesses and what's going on in their life. So hopefully you guys like watching these videos. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate all my subscribers and all your nice comments. Ladybug. But I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I'll have some updates on the coffee shop and all my other online stuff. And like I said, we'll go check out that other market. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.
Mama.
Yes.